Proponents of the Financial Intelligence Bill are hailing it as the ultimate solution to unraveling the source of Boko Haram funding.
Without financial intelligence, you cannot trace terrorism financing. So you will have that being totally eliminated in the country and then be able to now say who is financing Boko Haram. Because you can look at financial flows in 155 countries and know which one is related to your country. Because these guys need to buy arms. They need to move this money. They don't move them on camel backs anymore.
But security experts strongly disagree that the Financial Intelligence Bill would make any difference, pointing out that with Boko Haram, it's all about hard cash.
The only time Boko Haram fund goes through the bank is when they go to take money from the bank, when they break into the bank and loot the bank. That's the only money they get from the bank, and that one, of course, does not go through the NFIU, so that will have zero effect on it. And that is, so Boko Haram is purely cash. They kidnap people, you pay them 50 million euros or pounds or dollars, and they are rich. And they've been doing a lot of that. Of course, the Chibok girls, they've gotten a lot of money for that. And then a lot of other persons they've kidnapped. Those people they kidnapped, who the foreigners they kidnapped, who they weren't willing to pay for, they killed.
Nigeria has struggled to end the Boko Haram insurgency, which has gone on for about 9 years now. While the group has been significantly degraded in the past 2 years, it still continues to carry out occasional deadly suicide and gun attacks and kidnappings, the latest being the abduction of over 100 girls in the remote town of Dapchi on February the 19th.
I guess one thing we can do is to prevent them from taking hostages. So we should harden our citizens enough so that they cannot be kidnapped so easily. The people, those uni-made lecturers who were kidnapped recently, there was ransom paid for them. That was Al-Banawi's group kidnapping that. Shekau has made good money from the Chibok girls, and he's going to make good money from the Dapchi girls, even though there's some discussion now whether it was Al-Banawi or whether it was Shekau. Well, I have my views on that. I believe it's a Shekau job, even though Shekau hasn't come out to take credit for it. So we can at least ratchet up security of our citizenry such that you know, they will not be taken hostage or kidnapped so easily, and you know, such that we don't have to start paying ransom for them.
The Financial Intelligence Bill is now before the president, waiting for his assent before it can become law. Now, whether it will eventually cut off what is considered the lifeblood of Boko Haram remains to be seen. Deji Badmo, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.